Okay, so what you see here is just me starting to take a look at a previous made presentation about using or creating in Canvas and just pulling out ideas from looking at that presentation, different ways to section out the content. And so I'm just titling the different pieces, and then I'll kind of, again, have that kind of internal monologue going where I'm asking myself, okay, this is going to be a discussion or this is going to be a page, and you'll see that I go about adding that in later. So right now I'm just kind of breaking down what is it that this presentation or course need. And so in this instance, I was like, oh yeah, I should be able to teach people about Canvas 101, and I started typing that out, and then I thought to myself, oh wait, before they do that, let's have them go through the course builder and think about their content first. And so I'm just kind of moving things around. It's a Google Doc, so as long as you're familiar with Google Docs, it's easy to add and adjust within the table. What do I need to add here? What did I talk about? Oh, and I'm realizing just now that I forgot that I always do a Q&A page for all of my online places, just all of my online courses, just kind of this place for people to just dump a question if they have it, if they just feel like it maybe doesn't fit in some of the other places or categories. So I just always put a Q&A page in every single online course that I build, just kind of a dumping ground. So you see here I've actually labeled, I really want this to be a discussion, so I think that that's just for my own viewing later as I start to add in pieces. So there you just saw me realize that the table down below, I didn't need any of it, so I went ahead and deleted it. And now what I'm doing is I'm selecting each of the different little squares. In this case it was a discussion, and I just copied and pasted it into the places where I was going to have a discussion. Now I'm doing the same for assignments. I'm adding in where I'd like to add videos, video components, and some of those are videos that I make, and some are videos I find on YouTube. Now I'm just adding in where I think I will have pages. So again, this just helps me in the end. Notice that I'm putting page above video because the page comes first in terms of my curation process. And now I'm realizing that I need yet again another row, so I'm just adding in an additional row because I forgot to make a note to myself that I needed to make a course overview page. And now I'm just kind of going in and looking at my pacing. How much time would I be spending, or do I want the learners in the course to spend on specific areas? Now honestly, these are my rough estimates, so it could take way more than 30 minutes for a person to go through and create their course builder. Like, it all just kind of depends. Notice how I put zeros next to the Q&A page and the course overview page, because those are just like placeholders. They're just in the course. It's just something I want to make sure that I make, but it's not necessarily something that people will spend any time. And now I think I'm just kind of going into other windows on the screen that you can't necessarily see and grabbing HTML code. Since I've created a lot of these courses, I can copy and paste pages that I've done in other courses, so it makes it nice and easy. For example, my exit page or exit ticket page and the Q&A page. So now I'm just grabbing that HTML code and putting it in here so that when I do start creating, I can just copy and paste it. And I'm realizing too that it's taking up a ton of space, so I'm just gonna resize it so that it fits on my page and it's not gigantic. Because I do end up printing this out because there's something about being able to write all over it, write my notes and figure out when I've done it. I'm a person that likes to do lists and check off boxes. Then I'm also remembering that there's a few things that I want to attach in terms of files. So for example, the course builder template, I'm going to type out course builder, I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to create a hyperlink. Now I'm actually pressing the short keys, Command K, or you can press the link up above or insert link. And then I'm pasting in the URL from the document itself, and I'm changing the word edit to the word copy. And by doing that, it's going to force a copy to anyone that presses the link or the button. So that's how you force a template copy, is just by looking for the word edit and removing it and typing in copy. Okay, so I'm just going through and just double checking that I have most of the content that I need for right now. And hopefully that gave you a better idea of how to go about putting together the course builder.